Hey everyone watching. Figured I'd give you a quick update on my Team Universe prep while you watch me crush this chest and back session. So if you've been keeping up, I started prepping back in April for my first show of the season. I was aiming for the win, of course, but coach reminded me that Team Universe was coming up fast. So we didn't push the conditioning too hard, just enough to be stage ready and still pop onto the lights, which I did. I looked phenomenal. I saw the improvements I made, my chest, my lats, pretty cool. I still need more arms, of course, and more hams. I actually didn't know this at first, but for Masters class, you only need to enter a show to qualify for one of the 4 NPC national events. Team Universe is one of them. As soon as I found out and saw it was just 2 months away, I locked in. I locked it in. I was pumped. It was my first national show and my first shot at a pro card, at an IFBB pro card. I'll be doing 2 classes for open bodybuilding. It's Masters 35 plus and 40 plus. I'm 40 years old, so I fit both criteria. Give myself 2 chances to try to win. First place is for pro card, so yeah, it'll be a big jump from 3rd place. Right now, my fasted weight is holding around 202, 204 pounds. The goal at this point is just to tighten up. So we've dropped cardio from 60 minutes in the morning to 30 minutes. And the body's been responding really well. My hamstrings are like starting to really dig in, starting to get dry, but it's pretty cool. As lean as I've ever been for sure. We're not done cutting just yet. We're done cutting, but now we're just trying to get drier, right? And before we start pulling water from like dandelion root and drinking more water, and that will push all the water out. We still got to deplete more before we load back up with sodium, carbs, and water. Right now I'm sitting at 4,000 milligrams of sodium, about 3,500 milligrams of potassium, drinking about 5 liters of water a day, no cramping, great pumps. So that's my sweet spot right now. Definitely loving my workouts. They're exhausting right now because just to hold up the same weight or even PR into a new weight, just to hit the same 15 reps is a lot right now. Posing's improved big time. I can finally show off the size I've added over the past year, especially the last couple months. Because you always rebound a good after a show, so that little window you could actually put in some muscle. That's a little kept secret that people don't understand. Like your body is absorbs everything around that time frame. It's made a huge difference in how I present my physique with the posing. I actually look bigger. My waist looks smaller. Just the way I move my position my hips. I'm definitely happy about that. And that's going to be a big improvement because posing is everything. Without that, I don't think I'll be able to compete with these guys for sure. As for training, like I mentioned before in my other video, my last YouTube video, I'm running a 3 on 1 off rotation. That gives me 6 training days across the week. I hit arms 3 times, hams 3 times, and back 3 times, shoulders 3 times, chest twice, quads just once. Right, because they're still overpowering my hams a bit. The judges always tell me my back was overpowering, but my back is actually better now. And then my quads are very great, but my hams need more work, and of course glutes. The volume is low right now, so mostly about 1 or 2 working sets, just chasing the pump while I dry out. Okay, onto the training you see right here. This is a neutral grip incline dumbbell press, where you're bringing your hands a little bit further out than in. It feels a lot better. You don't feel your shoulders on these, and you definitely feel your chest a lot more. So I've been incorporating that a lot more to really bring up my upper chest. Here I'm doing underhand cable pull downs. These are my favorites. I think these really brought up my lats big time. I did a lot of overhand pull downs for a while now, but it grew my lats, but I feel it hit more of the upper lats. It didn't really hit that lower lat. So I feel like the underhand definitely hits entire lat, 100%. I do this one-handed also with the hammer strength pull down. So I do that 1 arm at a time. And then sometimes with a cable on this. And then, of course, this is my favorite. Yeah, man, this was was tough. Like and the goal here would be, okay, if I fail, let's say I fail like 12 or 13 reps, then I'll rest, pause, which means I'll rest for 15 to 20 seconds, right? Count to 20, and then I'll hit it again and get as many reps as I can. I know with 20 seconds, I'm going to pass 15, so I'll go into almost failure and then stop. And then, let's say I fail at 9, 10 reps. That's a little bit low, right? So I'll actually do a drop set at that point. So I'll drop the weight, maybe 20%, and then push as many reps as I can. If I get to 15, cool. If I don't, then I'll drop the weight again, and then I'll rep out again. So usually about 1 or 2 drop sets just to finish off the set. If I don't get close to that 15. And that's how all my training's been. And that's the reason why I'm only doing 1 working set, or maybe 2 working sets. 2 working sets feels good. It feels a little taxing, but it feels good. Like, especially on an upper back day, on a chest and shoulder, upper body day. Yeah. This is pretty good. Like, where I can hit chest, and what I've been doing, I'll go from chest to back, right? I won't do all chest first or all back first. I'll swap it out, right? I'll alternate. So I'll alternate between chest and back, and that's how I feel like I'll feel refreshed before I go to the next movement. And before I wasn't doing that, I was doing all chest, all back, because I was full of energy, I had way more food in me. Now I'm just very depleted, tired. Just walking upstairs, just walking around, it takes a lot out of my body. Half the time napping at work, I'm trying to stay awake. So definitely I'm feeling drained. Not as bad as my coach says I would be feeling, but I feel drained. Like, if anything, the drain I felt in April, the week of, is what I'm feeling now at 2 weeks out. So it's like, okay, now I have a bit of understanding. I should be feeling like shit maybe 2 or 3 weeks before the show, right? And that would tell me I'm gonna be ready. That tells me I'll be ready early, right? Compared to being like feeling like shit the week of, you probably might not nail your condition at that time. Yeah, doing some single arm. This is another one here where I feel, once again, it's hitting the entire lat. All right, you're locked in. My lower lat's feeling it always. I'll feel it, where your lower lat's attached to your lower back. I'll feel that entire lat being pulled and squeezed, and then some upper lat. But it's definitely, you're feeling a lot of lower lat on this. Almost the entire lat, it will get pumped, right? Because your lower lat will get fatigued to the point your lower lat has to get involved, and then the entire lat is being worked. So that's why I love single arm cable rows. A lot more stable than the dumbbell rows, but I do dumbbell rows. I do it on my back day, right? My regular back day, I have nothing but back to do, and I actually going to take out rack pulls from that. I was doing rack pulls. I'm definitely going to remove that because I am definitely drained and just tired. More rowing, more pulling and stuff like that. And here I'm finishing up with red delts. Yeah, red delts. I actually switched this. Well, right now I'm like 2 weeks, so I switched it to just a seated down one with a machine because I'm just tired. I'm feeling lazy. I just want to sit down and do everything now. But I was doing these more standing up with the cable. I usually do both at the same time, but if cables are taken, I'll do one at a time. I feel the doing both at the same time feels a little bit more stable. I feel more contraction that way. But this one is just feels a little bit off, but I felt something. Okay. Right. And yeah, Team Big R, if anybody's wondering, that is my name. My name is Reynolds. Start with an R. And over the years, my coworkers and some people have called me Big R. So I just started to put on my t-shirt Team Big R. Be 1% better than yesterday, man. And that's what I'm trying to do right now, is try to be 1% better than April. I'll keep posting vids when I can, but right now it's just a countdown to stage time. Next vid will probably be show day. I appreciate all the support. Stay tuned. It's almost go time, y'all. Let's do this. Welcome, guys. If you're looking to hire me as an online coach, here's what it looks like. You get a train. This is one of the training sessions. This lady here has 5 sessions. So you see here the instructions, shows you the tempo, shows you your warm-ups, shows you the exercises in grave detail. And then when you go further down to start your workout, you have the rest periods, it has the videos, same thing with the workouts. As you can see here, this is a superset, circuitry rounds, like everything is set up in here. You click start. When you click start, boom, you can click start for your rest time. You type in your reps, how many you did, stuff like that. Let's go back and edit, no big deal. Yeah, this is the app I use, Trainerize. It's fucking amazing. They have other apps, I'm sure it's just as good, but this does the job, right? Because all I want to do is just track your progress so you can see your progress, and this way I can help push you, right? Like you did 12 reps of all 3 sets. I know, okay, let's try 14 reps instead of 12. Like little progressions here and there is how you progress. You don't just progress with just weight, right? I might add another set. I might do more reps. I might say do a drop set, do a rest pause. I might do different techniques to further progress you along or to make it more tougher before you jump up in poundage, right? So when you do jump in poundage, that new weight don't feel that heavy, right? And you probably be able to push to 12 again. The diet, this is how it looks. As you can see, there's 5 meals. 5 meals is what I usually go for. I rarely go over 5 meals myself. So if that 6th meal will probably just be a cheat meal, right? You go out with friends, you eat. And right now, this lady right here, she's trying to put on some size. She's 145 pounds. We're trying to get to like maybe 155, 160. Back to where she was when she was on the higher body fat, but right now she's on lower body fat. So we feel going to 155, 160 with a leaner body, she'll look massive, right? And she's like 5'5" or 5'4", something like that. So yeah, the short people, she's gonna look jacked, which is what she wants. But yeah, this is what the diet looks like. We do check-ins. I send a Google form every week, and I send videos to you back of the update. Sometimes I don't send a video, depending if I'm too busy, or let's say the update is not much of an update. It's just like, okay, just do the same thing. You're doing great. You know what I mean? Like because you don't really change things so much. You only change things when there's no progress whatsoever. If you're doing amazing, there's no reason to go crazy. Have a huge check-in and whatnot. But most of the time, I do a video and I send you a personal video to you every week, and check in.